Hey, you're watching PROfintech. My name is Eva. The Bitcoin hype has not subsided yet. In 2020 alone, its cost almost quadrupled, and the beginning of 2021 caused all forecasts for the coming years to be urgently adapted to its stratospheric growth. Such developments undoubtedly make the cryptocurrency market an attractive investment field. Many people are still afraid of such investments, while a number of financially literate users find this type of investment quite promising, and their number is going up and up. They have already figured out what cryptocurrency is, who Satoshi Nakamoto is, and how much the damn pizza cost in 2010. Now other questions are relevant, namely when to use or not to use cryptocurrency, for what purposes do financiers use it, and is there any chance for the man in the street to make money with it? This is what we are going to talk about in this Pro episode. Cryptocurrency has several major differences from digital currencies and fiat money. It is these unique features that predetermine how it is used in practice. In other words, where its use is beneficial and where it is not. First of all, cryptocurrency is a type of digital or virtual money. It performs the same functions as conventional fiat money. Crypto can be used as a means of payment for goods and services. It can be transferred between accounts and can also be exchanged for fiat. The first important difference is that cryptocurrency has no physical equivalent, banknotes or coins, that you can carry with you, nor it is backed up by a physical commodity, such as gold or fiat money, to retain its value. The entire cryptocurrency consists of arbitrary numbers stored in the user's account, and it exists only in electronic form. The second difference is that cryptocurrency works under the principle of decentralization. In the traditional banking system, most digital currencies are controlled by regulatory bodies, that is, the central bank and other government agencies. This means that all currency exchange transactions are controlled and their exchange rate is determined by these regulators. Cryptocurrencies in turn use cryptography. It is a robust security system that is almost impossible to hack. And this means that cryptocurrencies are completely decentralized. As a result, no state can control them, and transactions made by cryptocurrency owners are not controlled or regulated by financial authorities. The rules are set by the cryptocurrency community. The third difference is that it is anonymous. With digital currencies, it is almost impossible to hide information about the account holder. To use e-wallets like PayPal, you need to provide your personal information. Meanwhile, by opening a cryptocurrency wallet, one can remain anonymous within a certain purchase volume, such as Dash, for example, are used to ensure completely anonymity. The fourth difference is transparency of transactions. All transactions in cryptocurrencies are publicly available. Despite the fact that you can't find out who is behind a particular account, absolutely every internet user can track transactions and control the amount of money in the system. The fifth difference is that cryptocurrency transactions are irreversible. Once a transaction is completed, it is added to the blockchain and is permanently irreversible. Nobody can block your wallet and transfer funds to another account. Since the exchange of cryptocurrency is carried out without intermediaries, transactions are made at a high speed and at a low fees. The most current trends in the development of the cryptocurrency market lie in the application of two technologies, blockchain and decentralized finance or DeFi. Here are the 5 features that are the decisive factors for the entire vector of development of this financial industry direction as a whole, which also served as the basis for blockchain banking and DeFi and CeFi. Blockchain technology is widely used in the financial industry, but not only for cryptocurrency servicing. It is also actively used in research, medicine, management, politics, and education. With the help of blockchain, you can keep records, use electronic notarization services, and sign smart contracts. By the way, did you know that Belarus became the first country in the world to legalize smart contracts? As a general rule, smart contracts contain a small number of terms and conditions and formalize simple relationships. The parties sign a smart contract using the same methods as for sending funds on the existing cryptocurrency networks. After signing by the parties, the contract is saved in the blockchain and comes into force. Smart contracts are also a crowdfunding method for organizing startups. Investors send funds to the account of the respective smart contract based on the specific memorandum and get in return banknotes that act as this startup's shares. Thus, there are quite a few possible areas where blockchain can be used. Literally, it can be used wherever there is an analog of a transaction or partnership between the parties, and such a transaction must be secured by an agreement. To this date, the technology has been studied quite well and is being tested in many areas of public life. It is safe to say that in the near future it will be used en masse to launch different projects and platforms. How blockchain technology works. Blockchain is a specific type of database. It differs from a typical database in the way it stores information. Blockchains store data in blocks that are then chained together. New transactions are added to the new blocks, which are then appended to the end of the existing chain. Each block contains three basic elements: a reference to the previous block in the chain, new transaction data, for example, counterparties and the transaction amount, and a hash. A hash is a cryptographic code. It is created by a special algorithm based on the content of the block, that is, data about each specific transaction. If you try to modify transaction data, that is, if someone tries to change the contents of the block, this will lead to a change in the hash. So this is a kind of seal confirming the completion of a transaction formed only at the time each new block is created. Every hash is unique and is often compared to a fingerprint. Just like a fingerprint cannot be formed before a new person is born, so a hash cannot be written before a block is created. This is one of the cryptographic elements that makes blockchains quite secure, but it is not the only one. Apart from that, all people who make transactions on the open blockchain network in such a way use their personal computers to store records. Because of the blockchain technology, transactions data are not located on one server but on all computers connected to the same network. When a new transaction appears, it is copied to all computers. It means that it can't be changed without the consent of all network participants, which in turn excludes the possibility of hacking and software failure. So essentially, blockchain is a tool with the help of which you can store transaction data. In other words, it is a very smart database. Blockchain projects are based on its main advantages: transparency, protection, and security, making it an ideal environment for services that need fraud protection and have data security concerns. This includes jurisprudence, medicine, logistics, and banking. As for the banking sector, blockchain banking is no longer science fiction, but today's realities as large banks, corporations, and countries start using this tool. Apart from that, new players using this technology for fintech businesses keep entering the market on a regular basis. Well, that makes sense, doesn't it? But to understand what cryptocurrency actually is, one should first of all know a thing or two about the technologies on which it is based, as well as what these technologies can do for the life of society. We will continue talking about these and other elements of cryptocurrency technologies in the next episode. Make sure you watch it to learn about the top cryptocurrencies in the near future. That's it for now. See you in the next Pros.